OP's ex-crush is trying to end his new relationship after ignoring him for years. I am not the op. Op is you, throw ra2e bird. Originally posted to our relationship advice. My 20m ex-crush 20f is trying to end my relationship with my girlfriend 20f. After all these years, why is she doing this? Original post January 22, 2023. I've had a crush on this girl since elementary school. We were close friends and I confessed my feelings to her when we were 13. We got together. But things changed in high school. She was always popular, but she became even more so in high school. She started to act cold and distant with me. She made me feel like I was not that special to her anymore. She probably thought that dating me would ruin her status or something. That's what I felt when I tried to talk to her in private. She would always be aware of her surroundings. And I was not popular. She dated and broke up with 3 popular guys during high school. And I was still not over her. Her third guy in high school left the country because his parents got a job offer abroad. Fast forward to college. In the first year of college, she dated a new guy, broke up with her third one, and I was still single. But my feelings for her started to fade. Since we went to different colleges and not seeing her every day helps me to cope with my feeling. I wish it had happened sooner. Because it really affected me in high school. I was often lost in thought and distracted. I'm not complaining, though. I had good friends who hung out with me and were really bros to me. But then, in the second year of college, I realized that I had feelings for this girl who was in my first year class. I never thought of her that way before. But we got to know each other better and better. We started texting, talking, and hanging out. We became official and I was happy. My ex-crush started to be friendly with me again. She tried to get close to me and I ignored her. She didn't like that. So she told my girlfriend that I had a crush on her since childhood. She also lied and said that I was just dating my girlfriend to get back at her or something. My girlfriend was upset and hurt. She didn't believe me when I told her that it was a long time ago and that I only love her now. The more I tried to explain, the more she pushed me away. I hate what my ex-crush did to me. She sabotaged it. For what on earth was that for? Did she rekindle her love for me after all these years? I don't understand. I never sabotaged her relationship with those guys she dated. I respected her wishes and set the boundaries. How can I fix this? How can I not let my girlfriend break up with me over this? TLDR. Ex-crush dumped me since high school, but now she is interfering with my relationship. I need some advice. Relevant comments from op. Commenter. Send ex-crush a message explaining in no uncertain terms that you are not now and never will be again interested in her, and her behavior towards the woman that you love has cemented that you don't even want to be friends with her. Tell her that you and your new girlfriend, with whom you are deliriously happy, will be blocking her and will be ignoring any further attempts at communication. Then show your new girlfriend the message. Commenter. I'm sorry this happened to you. It sounds like your ex-crush liked having you around as a fallback option. Someone she could always rely on for attention when she wanted it. Somehow maybe she thought you'd always be there. When she saw you moving on and happy with someone else, she got jealous and tried to sabotage your relationship. What a selfish and narcissistic things to do. Please block her. Tell your current GF what you told us and show her you blocked the ex-crush. Good luck. Commenter. I disagree with all the folks who are saying you were her backup plan. That would mean that there was a scenario where she would have dated you. But that isn't your role in her life. Your role is to boost her ego. She would never have dated you. But you've abandoned your role. How dare you stop boosting her ego? She's pissed and going to make you pay for that. Update January 23, 2023. Update. Thank you all for your comments and advice. I really appreciate it. I also want to thank the people who reached out to me in DM and offered their support and sympathy. You guys are amazing. Original post. https://reddit.com/r/relationship advice comments 14FZD4N. My 20M ex-crush 20F is trying to end my. I decided to follow the majority of you and block my ex-crush from my life. I also circled the wagons with our mutual friends and told them what she did. Most of them were supportive and understanding. Some of them were surprised and disappointed in her. A few of them tried to defend her and said that she was just confused or jealous. I don't care about her reasons. She crossed a line and she hurt me and my girlfriend. I sent her a final message before blocking her on all social media. I told her that there is no such thing as me and her. I respect our time together as acquaintances when we attended the same K-12. Nothing more and nothing less. I told her that I love my girlfriend and that she should leave us alone. I also told her that she needs to work on herself and stop being so manipulative and selfish. After I sent her the final message, I took a screenshot of it and sent it to my girlfriend. I wanted to show her that I was serious about cutting off my ex-crush and that I had nothing to hide from her. I also sent a message to my girlfriend and apologized for everything. I told her that I love her more than anything and that she is the only one for me. I told her that I blocked my ex-crush and cut off all contact with her. I told her that I understand if she needs time and space to process everything. But I hope that we can work things out. She replied to me and said that she was glad that I blocked my ex-crush. She said that she was hurt by what she did. But she also trusts me and believes me. She said that she loves me too and that she wants to stay with me. She said that she needs some time to heal. But she is willing to talk to me and see me again. I'm so relieved and happy that she didn't break up with me. I love her so much and I don't want to lose her over something stupid like this. I'm going to do everything I can to make her happy and secure in our relationship. Thank you again for your support and advice. You guys are awesome. This is a repost sub IAM not oop. God, being 20 was exhausting. She didn't necessarily want him, but she didn't want him to have any other woman in his life that he cared about more than her. Because everyone needs to care about her most of all. Good riddance to that trash of an ex-crush. Ex-crush was planning on keeping Op as a safety net and immediately started freaking out when he showed that he had options too. I want you to want me. That is your role. That is your purpose for existing. I hope she leaves him alone. Depending on what is going in her life, she may desperately need him back to fulfill his role. I'm not impressed at all with OOP's girlfriend. She doesn't hesitate to believe his ex. Doesn't want to listen to his side of the story. And now she needs time to heal. How ridiculous is that? No one actually got hurt in this situation besides Oop. She owes him a serious apology. But instead makes this about her and her own insecurities. Maybe there's information missing that would explain why she feels injured in some way. But if this is all there is, she's well in the wrong. I'm sure she loved having his attention even if she never planned to reciprocate it. It probably felt too good to have someone pining after you like that. Is no one going to mention the girlfriend? She needs to heal? From what? And random girl who he never dated said he's dating her to get back at her. How? Is he never allowed to have a girlfriend because it'll be getting back his ex-crush? Then she has the nerve to say she doesn't believes him, then afterwards fawns over him and says she needs to heal. Oop has horrible taste in women. These two sound pretentious and self-centered as hell. I'm not clear what the new girlfriend needs time to heal from. from some rando who made a fake claim. How strong is this relationship if that's the case? Or is this just the way people think now? I don't understand why the new girlfriend believed and trusted him but still punished him for this happening. Doesn't that show that she won't stand with him when life throws challenges? So Oop was that girl's backup, and she lost it when he grew up and found out what love really is. I'm not exactly pleased with the crush or the new GF. Oop should probably look for people who are less touchy and more straightforward. The ex crush just liked the idea of having someone always into her. It was her ego boost and let her know that no matter how much of a loser she was, someone out there still loved her. She spent 20 years lapping up his adoration and she couldn't stand it when it went away. I actually had something similar happen to me. But instead of going after my girlfriend, she sent me a huge letter explaining that she broke up with me and ghosted me for years because she just wasn't ready to commit yet and still wanted to party and be wild through college. But it was always her intention to reconnect with me at the tail end of college, when we would pick up right where we left off, date, get married, and start a family. I was always supposed to be her husband in the end. She was very upset when this didn't work out for her. I think Oop can do much better than his current girlfriend too. No hesitation on her part to believe his ex-crush. Absolutely no apology for her actions, and now she needs time to heal, despite the fact Oop hasn't done anything wrong. One of his friends needs to give the lad a good shake. Never have I been so glad not to be 20 anymore. TBH, even 20 seems too old for all this teen drama. I particularly like Oop's GF, who dramatically refuses to believe a word he says and breaks up with him only to fall back into his arms on the strength of one screenshot which, despite being something Oop could easily have faked, is taken as ironclad proof of his true devotion. I am extremely glad this sort of logic no longer has any appeal. Just because I don't want you doesn't mean you can want someone else. Ew. I had a huge crush on a guy. He wanted to be with one of my best friends and I was so pathetic that I hung around him even though he kept dating other girls. My friend was only into guys who had serious girlfriends. So this guy was never a possibility. It was a mess. Luckily I realized I was being an idiot. But it was hard to drop him cold turkey. One night while looking for him, a really cute guy approached me and another friend. We started as friends, but the sparks were strong. First guy found out and tried to make it look like we had been dating. I was quick to shut it down. Eventually I wrote the first guy a letter thanking him for helping me to find the love of my life. I was told by my friend, the one he wanted to date, that my letter had destroyed him. I stayed with the second guy. We have been married almost 30 years. Never did find out what happened to the first guy. Imagine a complete stranger reaching out to you with a bizarre rant about your significant other, and believing them with no evidence whatsoever. I would get rid of the new GF as well.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.